we got Hamburg, Germany. How does that come about and why? Because you were rooming with somebody at the Mozarteum that happened to be German?
No, I started speaking German, so I loved going over there. I just love going anywhere in the world.
Of course, we know that.
You could drop me.
Why don't you tell anybody about the pins you have on the wall of places that you've been throughout the world?
I can't even count.
Yeah.
But there's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of places. And this job has taken me to a lot of those places that I would never have gone to on my own, in the depths of China and India and Indonesia. But with Germany, I had always liked going back there anyways. It really started because Marlena, who runs the New York office, she had a very close friend that was at an agency in New York. She went over to Frankfurt, Germany, to Saatchi. We started doing some work there.
What kind of work? The audience might want to know what kind of work we were doing.
It was mostly baby diaper products. But very, very absorbent. I thought, well, gosh, it would be great to see if we could get some other work. I was always going on the road anyways to different markets and doing presentations, and I thought, well, maybe I could use this as a launching point to see if there's other work in Germany, because it's been very successful over there with this. We were doing great quality work, but you have to go in and meet new people that you've never met before. So It started off at that agency. We did some presentations, and we started doing some more work within it was Saatchi and Saatchi in Frankfurt, and we got more opportunities. And then I had been also going to the Cannes Advertising Festival every year, or for maybe just 2 or 3 years at that point. It was pretty early on with Marlena, and we'd be meeting people from around the globe. And I had met Ingmar, who now runs our Hamburg office in Cannes, just casually at a party, started talking. That's, over 10 years now, and which is amazing. So we've been kind of doing the thing in Hamburg now for over 10 years with him, starting off at just in a room, basically starting off in his apartment, and then going to a room and expanding. And now we have a nice team of 6 people there, and
with a studio,
full studio, and in a great part of the town.
Right.
LA was the next logical stop on the train. The creative out there is incredible, from the commercial standpoint. And again, diversification as well, getting more on the network
television
side was extremely appealing. Network promos. We opened up a studio in Venice. We have a fantastic team over there as well, very creative team. Also, at this point, wanting to branch out into more long-form content as well, especially with all the streaming platforms out there currently. So there's still a lot of ambition and growth that we see for the West Coast.
Our staffs between New York, Detroit, LA, Germany, we have our full-time staff of producers, creatives, and composers, and then utilizing freelance composers and sound designers when we need them as well.
How many freelance composers do you think?
There's hundreds that we use. Yeah. Really, it all depends on the project. And
where are they at?
All over the world.
Everywhere.
It takes a village.
That's a big village. You guys are always somewhere. And so those hours are really, I don't know if anybody realizes this, but there's no such thing as a 40-hour work week. And it's usually, 70, 80 hours a week?
Sure, it can be. But we also really enjoy the people that we work with and for.
And the teams that we have.
The teams that we have
are remarkable. They just...
Beyond remarkable, yeah.
The work they produce, the creative thinking behind every person that we have here.
Yeah, the ideas are incredible.
We have one of the most amazing teams in the industry. I meet people and know people from all over the globe and that work in this industry, and I think by far we have some of the best teams anywhere. We've had a great advantage of keeping people with our team, including Gerard Smerek, who's been with us for probably over 25 years now. Grammy Award winner, produced the likes of Bob Seger and Anita Baker. Laura Woolley, our business manager, who's been with us for well over 30 years, leading all of our financial in the company. And Helen Kay, who was a sales rep with us for close to 30 years as well.
Let me ask you something. In terms of my directing you, was I too hands-on? Or was I not hands-on enough? Or did I put you on automatic pilot? Can you explain to the audience how the father interacted with the sons? I'm sorry.
I would say it never started out on automatic pilot, that's for sure. Right. It was always hands-on and skimming over our ideas, shooting some down, saying yay, nay to others. It was all over the place. And, of course, the thought of failure always scares anyone. But sometimes it actually takes a good fail to realize what you should have or could have done differently. And then you go back and you do it again. And that's...
Yeah, we had a number of those, I think, as well. And then you retool and figure out what to do. But I think there was always an element of caution in everything that we did, and especially coming from you, we've always taken a cautious route in the way that we approach.
Well, that brings me to the subject of breakup of a music house. Because, yes, we've been around for these 50 years, and yes, it's kind of a milestone. But on the other hand, why do music companies, or for that matter, why do bands break up? Especially when they're in the midst of success. What happens there? Why does that happen?
Differences
of opinion, creative disagreements.
You name it.
But everybody's, let's say, maybe, everybody's making a few bucks, they should be happy, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think the money is going to make you happy. I think you have to really...
It's the culture, it's the
enjoy
the way that people work and interact with each other. You have to still somewhat enjoy what you're doing. If you hate going to the office every day and you can't, it becomes...
You guys are you having fun?
No.